What up, boys, and welcome back to another video. So as always, every single Monday I go through the mailbox. I see how much gold I've made on my transmog tune on the main realm, and last week was really good. I think we made like 750,000 gold on this tune, and that was even like without doing any undercuts. So to clean out my mailbox, we did sell 234 auctions this week, which should be enough normally to reach my weekly goal of 500k on this tune. But I can see that first clean out, only 72,000 gold. A lot of bad items, some Ember Silk bags, some Hexweave bags. And as always, we're only going to mention items worth mentioning, like Foundation of Courage, 22k. It's not an insane value, but it went for more than 618 gold, so it's definitely worth mentioning though. And I see that I sell a lot of Island of Thunder transmog, so that's like a pro tip. If you guys like to do transmog farming, head to Island of Thunder and farm the Island of Thunder transmog pieces. They sell it for a shit ton, probably due to the new races, Sandalari and so on. They're really, really good. So 72,000 gold so far, and I'm aiming for 500,000 gold. It might be a stretch, but then again, just need some big sales. I know I have some horrible sales. You guys will laugh at me, man. I'm going to get to why the horrible sales are done. Oh, it's so bad. Let me see. 70,000 gold. And nothing to brag about. Demon Forge Breastplate, 19k. Only shitty items. Orb of Deception. I got this one from the Blackhoof farm. The new farm that I uploaded a video on last week. But 70k again. You know, that's not a good sign. Gonna be at like 140,000 gold then. And it's gonna be like 130 auctions left. Oof. We need to step it up. I know I have a sale on at 22k at least. Probably the worst sale ever. Oh god, it's bad. I know some people have done bigger bigger fuck ups though. But it's bad. Oh, I wish it was an April Fool's. Let's see. Rage Steel Breastplate, 46,000 gold. That's actually not bad. Warbear Woolly, 7,000 gold. 11k for Elementium Belt. This one sold for 52,000 gold. It's a Felsteel Longblade. I used to sell these for way more. Overcast Shoulders, 9k. Not a bad cleanout though, 160,000 gold on this one. Yes, we're at least up to 300,000 gold. But it's still gonna be tough to get to 500k. I guess last week was really good, so it doesn't really matter that much. It's not like I need the gold. But I put a lot of hours into transmog farming. I should have put just as many hours into actually controlling the auctions though, like undercutting and so on. But I simply just, I can't be arsed. I really can't. If I was under like pressure, under like a challenge, like get to 10 million gold as fast as you can, obviously I would do undercuts. I would probably use my second account to do undercuts constantly. This is the horrible sale. Felsteel Longblade, 25,000 gold. It sucks. I mean, the crafting cost, if you were to buy the materials, I would have lost a shit ton of gold selling that for 25,000 gold. I do not buy the mats. I have farmed all the mats, so even though I could have sold the mats by himself and made more gold than I would have when I crafted the Felsteel Longblade, the reason why I don't give a shit, and I wouldn't give a shit selling Felsteel Longblades for 25k for a month, is because there's so much competition on my realm, and I've seen this before, I've done it before, and it's basically just a tactic to push them off the market. Like, you have these people trying to step into the crafting market, you just push them down to the point where they lose golds, and you don't give up. You don't buy their auction and then try to repost it because you think you can push a little bit more out of it. I don't, at least. I don't really need to go, so I just keep on undercutting them constantly and constantly, and usually they just give up. Like, they don't want to really take the battle, so they just don't craft. They're like, shit, I'm not making any gold with this crafting bullshit, so I win and I can have my normal prices back again. But 100,000 gold from this clean out, so we're at 400,000 gold though, but only 30 auctions left, so it needs to be something really good to get to the 500k. And that was a short explanation of why I've sold Fellsteel Longblades for like 25, 30,000 gold before. You know, done it plenty of times. It's fucking great, man. You should try it. So next clean out. We also have some questions that we're going to go through. And if you guys got any questions whatsoever, leave them down in the comment section and I will do my best to answer them. If you see a question that you find interesting that someone else has left in the comment section, make sure to upvote it so I can see that there's a lot of people wondering about the same thing. Next clean out. Fucking horrible. Nothing worth mentioning, man. Not really. 450,000 gold. Not too bad. Yeah, it's good enough. I'm happy with the amount of undercuts that I do, which is bagel, zero. I don't really mind. So let's move over to the questions. 458,000 gold. And question number 1. When transmog farming on an RP server, what do you do with your white and grey armor / weapon items? Are they worth putting up in the auction house? I'm just wondering if people buy them for RP, or is it better use of my time just to vendor them? A lot of people are wondering about this. They're like, Studen, what realm do you play on? I say Archer. No, and like, shit, man, it's an RP realm. Is it true that you can sell white items for millions? And not really. Most white items will have super fake values, super fake sell rate. However, there are some white items that do occasionally sell. But it always just seems way too random because I've had, let's say, a pair of grey or white shoulders that I've sold for like 7,000 gold. And then I posted it again for 17,000 gold and I sold it again. And then the next time I posted it, it's been on the auction house for like 5 months without being sold. And I would just, it really depends on how many auctions you have. I usually just vendor them, right? But I've tried most of them. Like I've tried posting them, most of them for a while to see if they sell. They usually don't. But every now and then you get one of those sales. So it's worth a try. I just put them on your secondary bank too, so you can kind of get a better look if they sell or not. It's easier to organize it then. And question number 2. Hey Studen, can you explain how sell rate works? What's a good sell rate and what is it? That really depends on the value, right? Like 0.02 is a horrible sell rate for an item worth 200 gold, but it's an extremely good sell rate for an item worth 500,000 gold. But I've made a video on this subject talking about it and talking about how I deal with sell rates and value, when it's worth to post it, when it's worth to just simply vendor it. And that video is called What to Put on the Auction House. Clever title, I know. What to Put on the Auction House is the name of the video. And if you guys got any additional questions, leave them down in the comment section. But I think you're going to get the answer to your questions in that video, so I don't have to talk about it again. Next question. I get this one so often. How do you set up the mail to filter sold and not sold items like this, like I do in the cleanout? Really, really easy, man. So basically, when I post auctions, I always post every single auction at the same time. And I don't do undercuts. Right? So that means that all the sales that's happening is just stacking in the bottom of the mailbox, and when the items expire, they all expire at the same time. So they all expire on top of the mailbox. So I just simply go to the mailbox and I click on expire and I just take out expired auctions. If you do undercut scans, if you farm and then you post items like after each farm and so on, it's a bit more difficult, but you can still, usually you don't get 50 sales overnight, so you can usually use to cancel or expire to only take out expired and cancelled auctions, but you're gonna need TSAM mailing to do it. That's the only thing I use TSAM mailing for though. But that was pretty much it. No more questions. Well, there's a shit ton of questions, but that's all we could do today. So thank you all so much for watching, and remember to leave your question down in the comment section, and I will see you all in the next one. Until then, bye bye.